Today you are going to start creating your planets, and for your project in class you are researching one specific planet. So if you want to include that on your project, I highly encourage it. I want you to think about what your planet looks like, but then we're also going to create some other planets that are going to be you can either create something that you know what it already looks like, or you can just make up some other planets as well. But to start out, I threw together a whole bunch of different size circles into this bin. You can use the variety of circles that I have and just trace some of them to get different size circles for different size planets, because we know that all the planets are different sizes. For example, Jupiter is the largest planet, and Venus and Earth and Mars are on the smaller side of planets. So you're gonna start by taking your circles and tracing a bunch of different size circles on your paper. And again, it doesn't matter where you put them, because we're gonna end up cutting them out eventually. So where your placement is does not matter at this time. Just kind of fit some different circles. You could even draw planets on here and then end up not using them because you decide, well, I don't want to use that planet, and that's okay. So it's more about just drawing some circles, drawing different planets, making sure that if you know what your planet is, you include it on your project. Now this is like a huge one. I do like it, but I don't want to fit it right in the middle of my paper because it would take up all the space. So I'm going to do a big planet that actually is going to go off the side of the paper. So yes, it's huge, and we know it is huge, but we won't end up seeing the whole thing, because even when we glue it onto our galaxy paper, we'll just have to put it like at the edge. So you're going to keep going. All right, so I have completed drawing a whole bunch of different circles for planets. I did talk to Miss Fun this morning, and she told me that you guys were learning about meteors, meteorites, asteroids, comets, and all that fun stuff. So I drew an asteroid right here. So I've got, the little rock, and then I've got some fire going behind it. You will now start adding color to your planets, and when you add your colors, you want to be referring back to the color wheel and looking to see which colors are next to each other on the color wheel, because they blend well together. So red, orange, orange, and yellow, and even yellow all blend well together because they're next to each other on the color wheel. We call those analogous colors. If you choose colors that are opposite of the color wheel and you try using them together, you're going to end up with brown. So again, these three colors blend really well together, and these colors blend well together. So you want to be referring back to this and thinking about, okay, these colors are next to each other, so they blend well, and I want to use those on my color wheel. I do not want to be using two colors that are opposite, because you'll just end up with brown. So when I start, I'm going to pick a planet, and I'm going to do I'll do like the pink, kind of like these colors, and maybe even a yellow. And when you start, you want to go in the direction of your shape. So this is, all of our planets are round. So you want to go in a round direction. You don't want to be going up and down. So I'm going to start with the outside, and I'm pressing down decently hard. You don't want to press really light, because then you're not going to get that nice bold neon color. And then I'm going to go to the next color that's similar, and I'm going to kind of go on top of the pink a little bit so it blends. And notice, see, I'm going around in a circle. I'm not going up and down. I keep going around to keep that shape of that planet. I'll add some of this color in here. Maybe I want this side to be just a little bit darker, so I'll bring it in a little bit more. So keep going in that same direction. I'm gonna blend this area a little bit. Get some more right on there so it's not so, you know, orange than red orange. Now maybe I'll add a little bit of yellow just to brighten it up. And that almost looks too bright to me, so I'm gonna go back and just add a little bit of these colors just to fill it in. Now, of course, like I said, we don't have any planets that are this color, but we are thinking abstractly for this because we want our planets to be neon, so they glow in the dark. When you're thinking of your planet, it's okay to think a little bit different for the colors just to get the neon colors. So I've got one. I'm gonna go ahead and finish some of these other ones. If you are doing Saturn though, I wanna show you how you can make rings on your planet. So we've got this planet here. Let me think. Let's do like we'll do like a dark purple. You wanna do like a darker color around it. And you're basically drawing the letter C, a really skinny C. So I'm gonna go up and then curve down. You know, maybe I'll do the same thing on this side, just like a little curvy ear. And then on one of those sides, go straight across the planet and connect it, and you get what looks like a ring on the planet. So if I was gonna do one more ring, I'll do blue. I'm gonna do it right behind it. So I did some rings on that planet. They are gonna be kind of hard to cut out, so just be careful with how many rings you draw. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up so you can kind of see how I choose different colors and how I go about finishing them. And then you'll get to start yours today and start making those choices.